The next thing we want to think about is our position on the wave. It's very rare that a wave will just come to right where you're sitting. It's a much more effective strategy to hunt down a wave as it's coming towards you. Let's simplify the wave that you want to catch into 3 separate zones, okay? One zone could be called the red zone, and this is the part of the wave that's too steep. If a wave is too steep, the takeoff is going to be very difficult or impossible. The wave picks up the board from behind, and it's very difficult to stand up on a board that is tilting down so much, and you're just going to punch into the flat water at the bottom of the wave. On the other side of things, the wave is not going to be steep enough. Let's call that the flat zone. It doesn't matter if you're the best paddler in the world, if the wave is not steep enough, you won't catch it. So we're looking for something in between. We're looking for that Goldilocks zone, where the wave is not too steep and not too flat. Now don't forget that as a wave comes towards you, it's going to shift and change and warp, and those zones are going to get bigger or smaller or disappear depending on where you're surfing. So you really need to be paying attention to the wave, looking at the wave pretty much the whole time until the wave is right underneath you. If you watch a good surfer catching lots of waves, they'll be looking over their shoulder but paddling in a different direction. So they're looking at the wave and moving themselves in relation to what the wave is doing. As it moves towards them, they're also moving and snaking through the water so that they put themselves in the perfect position so that when the wave comes underneath them, they can catch the wave nice and early, just with a few strong paddles. Catching the wave as early as possible is going to solve a lot of your problems if you're finding catching waves or the takeoff difficult. You've got more time to react and more time to make your bottom turn or your first turn. So keep your eyes on the wave. It's a common mistake that people will just start looking towards the beach and kind of wait to see what happens, and then boom, all of a sudden a wave is landing on top of them or the wave is too steep. You've got no chance of getting this right if you're just guessing. Start building up that experience in your mind of what you're looking for. So you spot your wave. You might have 12 or 15 seconds to get yourself in the right place, and this is what that looks like. And it's actually a twofold thing, because what's going to happen is if you attempt and paddle and try and catch a wave and miss it, basically your place in the pecking order goes down a few notches at least. You're wasting an opportunity that someone else might have been able to catch that wave. It's unlikely that they're going to give you that opportunity again. So when it comes to catching waves, we're all like seagulls trying to get a chip. You can go out there and squawk at everybody else and steal waves off everyone. But I think it's a better strategy to be a bit more sneaky, lining yourself up better, being aware of your surroundings, really paying attention to what the wave is doing, and you'll catch a lot of those waves that other people weren't catching. So that's it for today. Keep having fun, guys. I hope this helps you catch a few more waves. Share the waves around, hoot a stranger, and keep surfing.